It has been 5 days since the Texas House voted to move forward with an impeachment trial for Attorney General Ken Paxton. KETK's Ashlyn Anderson sat down with former U.S. Congressman Louie Gohmert of Tyler, who recently went head-to-head with Paxton in the political arena. She's here now with more about their conversation. Ashlyn.
Casey, Louie Gohmert spent 18 consecutive years serving as our U.S. Congressman. Last year, he decided to step away from his seat in D.C. to challenge Ken Paxton for Texas Attorney General, ultimately losing that race. Here's what Gohmert had to say about the impeachment battle brewing in Austin.
He comes across as so persuasive, so innocent, so, oh, woe is me.
Former U.S. Congressman Louie Gohmert says with Paxton already serving his third term, the timing of this impeachment process is surprising.
Number one, I was surprised that it happened so quickly. And number two, I was surprised that it took so long for it to happen quickly.
He says since 2020, talk of Paxton's misconduct allegations have been circulating the Capitol.
There's been 2 years. Anybody that wasn't deaf and blind in Austin knows that he had 8 quality people, including a really valiant Texas Ranger, saying, this guy's corrupt.
Gohmert challenged Paxton in the race for Texas Attorney General last year and says he was confident he was going to win the runoff.
I was gaining ground, but then he hit me with a bunch of false advertising, but it was enough to suppress me.
East Texas State Representative Brian Harrison believes Paxton wasn't given due process. Gohmert says sometimes House members believe they deserve more reasoning than given, and that the true trial and legal process will unfold in the state Senate.
But on the issue of is he getting due process, well, we may not like it, but in a grand jury type equivalent, which the House of Representatives is, there was nothing illegal or immoral or unethical.
When the trial begins in the Senate, Gohmert believes 2 people should not be able to vote.
Angela Paxton should be recused. She should not have a vote because she clearly has a conflict of interest.
And the chair of a Senate committee listed in Impeachment Article 2.
His position is mentioned in the resolution.
Gohmert says the removal of our state's top law enforcement officer is ultimately in the hands of the Texas Senate. But if it was up to him,
I would humbly submit Ken Paxton has been destroying the Republican Party in Texas for 2 years.
the Senate will ultimately need 2/3 of a vote to impeach Paxton. The trial is set to start by August 28th. In studio, Ashlyn Anderson, KETK News.